Breaking news. Tinubu receives powerful warning from UK over Nnamdi Kanu detention. See what was announced. Welcome back to Prospects Channel TV. Thank you for this coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you once again. A renowned British author, journalist, and political analyst, Forsyth, has expressed concerns over Nigeria's potential expulsion from the Commonwealth of Nations due to the prolonged detention of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Forsyth's views were presented in an article published on Express Co. UK, where he criticized the British government for its lack of intervention in Kanu's case with the Nigerian authorities. Forsyth argued that the UK government's indifference towards the humiliation and torture faced by its citizens abroad could have far-reaching consequences, potentially subjecting any British passport holder to a similar fate as Nnamdi Kanu. In his article, Forsyth shed light on Kanu's background, explaining that he was born and raised in eastern Nigeria during the civil war between the region and the federal government in Lagos. Kanu's lifelong case has been the re-establishment of Biafra, a separate republic sought by his Igbo people, who constitute the majority in eastern Nigeria. Highlighting the relevance of Kanu's case to British citizens, Forsyth emphasized that Nnamdi Kanu, who is a British citizen himself, residing with his family in the South London, being a British citizen grants certain rights and protections, including access to a secular service for assistance when in trouble abroad. Forsyth drew attention to the pivotal role secular service play in providing a sense of security to British nationals, referring his personal experiences and the comfort he derives from holding a British passport. Forsyth emphasized that Kanu's advocacy for a separate state for his ethnic homeland, while potentially a pipe dream, should not be deemed illegal. He compared Kanu's activities to the Scottish National Party's endeavours in Scotland, which are accepted as legitimate political pursuit. Nigeria is a prominent member of the Commonwealth, is obligated to adhere to the organization's principles, which explicitly forbid dictatorships from membership and can lead to expulsion if violated. However, Forsyth lamented the circumstances surrounding Nnamdi Kanu's detention. A narrated event of Kanu's abduction in Nairobi 2 years ago by the Nigerian Secret Police, with alleged involvement from Kenya authorities. Kanu was subsequently flown to Nigeria, and he has since been confined to an underground cell in Abuja, merely a few hundred yards away from the British High Commission, which houses the secular department. Forsyth cited reports from Kanu's family stating that his health is deteriorating, medical assistance is denied, and he is subjected to regular beatings, given the notorious reputation of Nigeria's secret police. These conditions come as no surprise, although British officials have reportedly made representations during their 2 visits to Kanu. The Nigerians have largely dismissed British concern. Forsyth revealed that Kanu's appeal to the Nigerian Supreme Court remains in limbo, leaving him in a state of uncertainty. Meanwhile, Kanu has been held in solitary confinement at the Department of State Service (DSS) headquarters in Abuja since June 2021, following his alleged abduction in Kenya and subsequent extradition to Nigeria, despite court decisions and the UN opinion calling for Nnamdi Kanu's unconditional release and transfer to either Kenya or London, where he resides. The Nigerian government has yet to take any action. Forsyth concluded his article by highlighting the Abuja Court of Appeals ruling, which declared that Nnamdi Kanu's rendition violated the established international protocols. The prolonged detention of Kanu and the government's inaction in response to court decisions and international recommendations may have severe repercussions, including Nigeria's potential expulsion from the Commonwealth of Nations. Nigerians, so when you do something like this, and they really think well about all these things we do because of maybe anger, and all that. You can't join them, they put all these things. Last, you go regret. Nigerian government understand that bringing Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria is illegal. And the then AGF, Abubakar Malami, still fought very hard to make sure that he never leave the DSS custody, despite courts releasing him. The matter just get as it be. This person we are talking about now, even in Nigerian court, he have no case to answer because he has been cleared. Now the question is, why is the government still keeping him? We don't know. We saw people fighting. Nnamdi Kanu should not leave the DSS custody. Even if say na him be the worst terrorist, because then they call him terrorist. In Nigeria, they call him terrorist. They have bandit Boko Haram. These people, when even they keep people, when they do bad things, this government, they give them pardon. So does it mean that Nnamdi Kanu have done worse thing compared to what those people have done, that they are giving them pardon? I always say this, make I not just go about what the UK man is talking about. The Southeasterners, these people, they are still living in captivity. That is the gospel truth. They are being caged. They are in captivity because Nnamdi Kanu is still being incarcerated by the Nigerian government. So you see, it seems that there is more to this. Even with everything and all that, the government does not want to release Nnamdi Kanu. And the way the whole thing is going, it seems that even this present government is going to follow suit. But make we dey watch. I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please, do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.